All right, we're back at the patients. We're about to get into the coaches team race, starting into the sequence. 3, 2, 1, 3 minutes. How are they doing out there?
Yeah, some are calling this the race of the century, the Lauderdale Yacht Club Invitational Coaches Team Race. They want to match up with. Looks like Mike Dowd has Pilo Rocha pinned out left towards the pin, 2 pinning 4. Nice roll tack by Pilo. We'll see if he can beat Mike back to the line. Got a couple coaches kind of standing up, sculling next to the race committee boat. We'll see if the umpires let that slide. Pepe's over the line in black 2. Under a minute now.
All right, looks like all the coaches are headed over to the pin end of the line, maybe a little favored. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks like it. And in the America's Cup boats, we see that they need a long runway, long wind up to get foiling, get up to speed. And these Optis with extra momentum, they need that runway as well.
Looks like a little bit of a water issue here on kind of a lead pink boat. That will definitely keep them from getting up to foiling speed. What do you think?
I think so. We've had a big lefty, though, so that boat might just sneak in and win the start at the pin.
Looks like about 10 seconds to the start. Everyone's kind of making their final approach. 3, 2, 1, go. And they're off. Wow, looks like the black team off to a really great start, really snapping those boats upright, and really nice clean start there.
Yeah, already in a play 1 off the line. We've had a big left-hand shift. And the black team, yeah, with at least a 1-2, maybe a 1-2-3. In a pretty commanding position. Although given that it's almost a one-tack beat, the pink boats at the bottom of the screen are going to have a chance.
We're seeing one of the black boats tack out. And then maybe a double tack, maybe a little penalty, or they're just going backwards?
Yeah, really no clue. They're sailing away from the mark. Looks like they really put the sea anchor out on that one.
All right, looks like they're coming into a little bit of pressure, maybe a little pressure here on the right-hand side. 2 pink boats that are banging kind of the right-hand corner. Looks like they're getting a little bit of speed, catching up. Could be closing some of the distance.
Yeah, absolutely. And the corner left boat has really parked it. So you see their teammate there going back to cover the pair in the middle, try to balance them. And we say we have to get the left across at every single mark and finish line. So good move by that black boat to try and rebalance things. Good course awareness from the coaches here. The level has actually been higher than I expected, at least for the black team.
So we do have the 2 red boats just kind of coming off camera, banging the right-hand corner. In team racing, do you usually have 2 boats sail off together?
Depends. We'd like to have more boats sailing in phase than the other team when we're sailing a shifty venue. Okay, we got a cross here in the middle. This is going to be a big one. Okay, and black going for the duck. Pink can't quite make the tack over on them, but now they're going for it. And pink is letting those 2 lead black boats go. They're trying to run what we call a play 78 in Annapolis. Other teams call forcing a tie, but trying to put 2 opponents in last and second to last. That's a good way to win a team race.
So that's the weather mark that we see in the center. We saw it on the center of the screen there, just up by that one of our safety boats, the white ball. Looks like the sailors are slowly tacking their way up there.
Yeah, I don't see the umpires following the action too closely. John Casey's got the NACRA team out there with a bunch of former Opti national and Lauderdale team race champions. I'm not sure if they have any justice flags on that boat. Again, curious which way we're going to round this mark. Looks like they're planning to round it to starboard. We've got one of the leaders stopping their boat in the zone to set a windward mark trap. Breeze has come back on nicely right now, so the boats are actually moving for a change. And a 1, 2, 3 around the top mark for the black team. They
Here we
rebalanced the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, really nice trap set, and it looks like these red boats are going in every direction here.
Yep, there's Matteo from Clearwater in boat 1, the young gun on the pink team. A lot of sculling right there by Bernat to get around the mark. He's actually mark trapping his teammate Mike there from boat 4 as well. Not really sure what tack we're on right here. So it's all on Matteo to see if he can chase down Pepe Bettini in the black sail number 2. Hernan Peralta off to the races, having a day of it.
So right now, black team a strong 1, 2, 3 as the boats head downwind to that leeward mark that we just saw there. Perfect. Yep, the little white ball at the top of the screen is the leeward mark. Boats are headed towards. Are these two black boats on the right hand? Look like they're probably going to try to get maybe a little inside overlap. What's the play here?
Well, I think it's a gate, so you can get inside from both sides. That's going to make things a little bit different than we're used to, but great training for the Team Cup Berlin. That Lysot's going to be going to this next weekend, representing the USA. They earned that right at Nationals, and that course is a starboard trapezoid, so it's a very fleet racy team race, and that's kind of what we're seeing here. The emphasis is really on fleet racing, and you see Pepe kind of going in the low lane, Matteo trying to cover his wind, but the run is basically a reach right now, so it's pretty difficult. Omari Scott showing some really nice kiting and boat speed down in boat 1. Had a little bit of a lull, hit the back of the fleet. So again, it's Mateo's going to have to work a ton of magic here, and likely even if he does catch up to Pepe, he's got teammates that are going to help rebalance him, we say, or really spring him free again. Looks like a pretty short last beat here. This one might be fairly well decided at this point. High tension, but not quite the drama that the fans may have been waiting for. But I'm sure we'll see a really good sportsman-like celebration when this team crosses the finish line. Again, these coaches live for this. They coach with a lot of passion. They've been sailing this race. The cohesive team, 4 years ago champions, waiting for an opportunity to repeat. And it looks like they're going to do it right here as Pepe kind of wobbles around that leeward mark.
Yeah, a little wide and close, but...
Yeah, nice tactical rounding. Sammy from Annapolis asks, why aren't the coaches wearing life jackets? And actually, they are. That's the reason for the bulges under their shirts.
Also with sailing, safety is always paramount, right? Although the pink boat is bailing again. Got some more boats coming downwind here. Hopefully, maybe they'll try to upset some of the leaders, but it looks like they're just sailing by.
Yep, Omari tacking to cross the finish line, and Hernan right there. Got to negotiate how they're going to cross each other, get through the line. And Matteo got a little bit of right leverage on Pepe. Pepe protesting, flying his red flag. So maybe one more opportunity for Matteo to hopefully tack and try to pin him out. Okay, Matteo back on starboard. Pepe and boat 2 on port. Out on the course left side of the race course. We don't have it on the drone right now, but just watching it here from land. Not really seeing them finish at the moment, so maybe there's another upwind leg. I'm not sure on the course here. Everyone seems like they're still racing.
Yeah, the race committee definitely changed up the course a little bit from the racing we saw earlier today. But it does look like they are headed into another reach-ish type of mark here. Black Sail still in a solid 1-2 position.
Yeah, they're looking good, and you saw Hernan go over to cover Mateo as soon as Pepe was in trouble, and yeah, helping him out. The race committee squared up the windward mark a little bit. Omari a little bit out of phase here on the right corner, so we're going to see just how solid this play one is. I will say that the black team has the ace at this moment. Pilo Rocha in 7th is keeping a pretty solid cover, solid eye on the 8th place boat. So first, second, and not last wins a 4-on-4 team race. So Pilo providing his teammates with a nice insurance plan. Okay, we've got a mark trap at the windward mark. The pink boat has inside overlap on Omari and is going to try to pin him out away from the weather mark for as long as possible. Right now, Omari's giving room to round the mark. And, ooh, tacks and rounds. Going to keep trying to sail him upwind here. Omari's just trying to shake loose.
Looks like he got it.
Yeah, I think I would have held him up there a lot longer on starboard. Black team into a good low push, and now the pink is back to chasing, trying to cover their air, slow down the race so their teammates can catch up.
Yeah, it looks like Amari's got a straight shot right into the finish, so black is really setting up for a strong 1-2-3.
Yeah, I think you might be right. This could be a downwind finish. We really don't know. This course has never been seen before. It's the brainchild of Carol Ewing. It's been a great PRO for this event for many years.
Yeah, all the coaches have the dagger boards up, really trying to kite up that sail to kind of get as much speed as they can here on the downwind. Maybe a little extra water in the boat as well.
Yeah, they're reducing the wetted surface as much as possible, considering how much water they're displacing.
Great shots of all the boats finishing here.
Okay, I think that was the finish line. Nope, just kidding. Rounding a leeward mark, rounding a leeward mark. One more rounding.
They're still going. There's another mark.
All right. We can only assume this is the last lap.
Again, this is the last lap, maybe.
Hernan waiting, setting a mark trap just for safety to make sure that Omari gets around. Pepe tacking to interfere with boats on the other leg. That's another good LYC trick.
Wow, these coaches are really getting into it. You can see them heading each other up, calling rules left, right, and center. These guys are 100 yards away, and I can hear the calls from the race course all the way from here.
Yep, the fans, sailors are getting into it as well.
Would you say the crowd is going wild?
I would say they're pretty excited. Bold strategy here by Pepe to cover Hernan. Maybe he's just trying to add a little bit of drama to this. Not sure that's exactly how we'd practice our last leg zones. Okay, gonna have a duck here. One last chance for Mateo to draw a foul. And can't quite get a piece of Senor Pepe's rig. Or sorry, that's Hernan. Pepe's yelling, vamos. He's crossing the finish line. Not sure Omari knows what he's saying, but they're both pretty excited.
Here we go. Black team, 1, 2, 3.
Repeat champions. Their teammate Pilo Roches managed to grab a double ace past 2 opponents, and now coming downwind. I'm not sure they're going to wait for him before they start the celebration. Hopefully the boats can take it.
You never know what's going to happen.
Yep, great to see this tradition revived at this team race.
Definitely fun had by all. Coaches, sailors, and parents as well.
Okay, Mateo's trying some new techniques standing on the stern of his boat. Bernard sailing downwind, just looking absolutely dejected.
All right, the drone's gonna come down. So.
All right. Well, thank you so much for the guest commentating. I think this concludes day 1 of the LYC 2024 team race. Again, many thanks to all our sponsors for this event, Opti TV, for all the great production work, race committee, coaches, sailors, volunteers, safety boats. A great day, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me, and again, thanks to Opti TV and Christchurch for bringing us the magic of Opti sailing. Appreciate it.
See you guys tomorrow.